Most people are afraid of being alone. They run from silence. They fill every moment with noise, music, social media, conversations, anything to avoid being alone with their own thoughts. But what if the thing you're running from is a thing that could transform your life? Because solitude is not loneliness. Loneliness is feeling empty. Solitude is choosing to build yourself. And every great transformation begins when you finally spend time with the person you need to become. When everything becomes quiet, you finally hear yourself. You see your habits, your fears, your excuses, the things you've been avoiding. Most people never discover who they truly are because they never slowed down enough to listen. Solitude forces honesty. It removes distractions. It shows you the parts of yourself that need improvement. And that awareness is where growth begins. A weak mind needs constant approval, likes, attention, compliments, reassurance. But a strong mind learns something powerful. Your value does not come from people's reactions. The moment you stop needing everyone to notice you, you become free. You stop performing. You start improving. Because the strongest people are often built in silence. The greatest habits are built when nobody is watching. The early morning workout, the late night study, the difficult decision, the sacrifice. Nobody applauds those moments. But those moments create the person who eventually gets applauded. Solitude teaches discipline. And discipline creates a life most people only dream about. A crowded mind creates confused decisions. Too many opinions. Too many voices. Too many distractions. Sometimes the answer you need cannot be found in more information. It can only be found in silence. Solitude gives your mind space. Space to think. Space to plan. Space to understand what truly matters. Being alone does not mean you have no one. It means you are strong enough to stand with yourself. Lonely people search for someone to complete them. Strong people build themselves first. They don't run from themselves. They become comfortable with themselves. And that changes everything. Because when you don't fear being alone, nobody can control you with the fear of leaving. Sometimes growth requires distance. Not because you hate people. Because you are becoming someone different. The habits you leave behind, the distractions you remove, the environments you outgrow, they are not always bad. They are simply no longer part of your next chapter. Every level of your life requires a different version of you. Most people focus on building their outside life, money, image, status, but they ignore the inside, your mindset, your character, your emotional strength. Solitude helps you build the foundation nobody sees. And when the foundation is strong, the entire life becomes stronger. The man stands on a mountain overlooking a city at sunrise. Microphone hash voiceover. Listen carefully. The world teaches you to fear being alone. But solitude is where champions are created. It's where ideas are born, where discipline is built, where weaknesses are defeated. The person who can sit alone, think alone, work alone, and improve alone becomes incredibly powerful because they no longer need constant noise to feel alive. They have built something stronger. They have built themselves. So don't fear solitude. Use it because the quiet moments of your life may become the moments that change everything.